everyone, hope you all are extremely good. I am Abhinav and I welcome you to my channel. In this video, I am going to tell you a short story. So let's get started. The name of the story is The Shoemaker and the Elves. At first, let me tell you what are elves. I guess you might be wondering, what is it? So basically, elves are small, supernatural, imaginary creature which are sometimes included in fairy tales. Now let's begin with the story. Once upon a time, a shoemaker lived with his wife behind his workshop. The shoemaker was a good man and he worked hard, but he was very poor. He did not have enough leather to make shoes. But if he did not make shoes, then he and his wife would not have any food to eat. He had only enough leather to make one pair of shoes. He cut out the leather and then left it on the workbench. The shoemaker was very tired, so he thought of making shoes in the next morning. The next morning, he found a pair of nicely finished shoes on his workbench. Soon a man came in and bought them for a good price. With that money, the shoemaker was able to buy enough leather to make two new pair of shoes. He cut out the leather and went to sleep. The next morning, there was two pair of beautiful shoes. The shoemaker put them in the window, and before lunchtime, he had sold both pairs for an excellent price. It went on, and soon, shoemaker became a wealthy man. The shoemaker and his wife wanted to know who was making all beautiful shoes for him. So that night the shoemaker left some leather on in his workbench as usual. Then instead of going to bed, he and his wife hid behind the curtains. They saw two tiny elves dancing and making the shoe. The shoemaker was astonished. Both decided to repay the elves for their help. So they made some warm clothes and tiny shoe for them. That night, instead of leaving leather on the workbench, the shoemaker left cloth and hid behind the curtains. The little elves hopped onto the workbench and saw the clothes and shoe that had been left for them. In the twinkling of an eye, they dressed up. They were so happy they clapped and jumped excitedly and danced on the table, singing silly songs. The shoemaker and his wife never saw the elves again. They both never had any problem again. They lived happily ever after. Guys, this was the end. If you liked it, please hit the like button. Also watch other stories on my channel. I'm providing the link in the description box. Thanks for watching my video.